defenses are weak here. RRQ falling back a bit. Prowler should get it confirmed.
Looks like, yeah, very clearly kind of have read this one, but plenty of damage being pushed over towards Xpharaoh, puts him down 23. A little bit across onto something and Jing as well to soften him up, but kills are not yet going to be found for either side. Pop flash at the ready here for Jemkin.
Beacon down.
Just waiting for that potential exit out of this heaven position, but it looks like PRX are going to continue trying to fight forward, make even more space. Very much trusting that there's going to be no one on a deeper flank. Just holding alive, going to be 2 quick kills going over. Just Jemkin manages to find 2 of his own, but that one's going to be all alone. Noted here at backside.
Good patience being shown here by PRX.
2 targets to try to get through. And if he takes that teleport, it's going to be to his demise.
Fake
teleport. For the tap, the fake, they know it. They've got him outdone.
Pretty even, in fact, a little bit worse is RRQ with that Guardian.
Yeah, depending on how the shots do come through. And Cushy, well, he's going to put the damn good use. He heard you talking smack, and he answers right back. 2 quick kills, the back pedal here behind Dice. Trying to dodge out some of the spam. He and Monyet both getting tagged down to around 70 health. So just going to be a quick little retreat here, grab of the orb. It's Patman trying to scale forward. Doesn't really manage to lock on there on the money yet, so we'll just be a trade out. And now RQ in with a player advantage. Spike still on the floor, Divide trying to open things up, but by the angle, but he finds the timing. Right as Crazy Guy sends out the stun. Great collection for him.
Looking for Forsaken though. He's gonna take a moment to pause here. Gonna try to get RRQ guessing wrong, and he has. Divide can win this 1v1 against Cushy.
He's about to find the timing perhaps, but no. Cushy just gonna be a little bit faster on the readjustment. Picks up a 3rd kill here in the round. Now Plant coming through. Here's that spike going down. And that's going to be Forsaken. A little bit surrounded for the moment, but the Haunt not going to go deep enough to be able to get the spot out here. For now, they need to check around Dice to make sure of Forsaken's positioning. He's playing a ring around the Rosie. Eventually finds the headshot. Now the Molly going to be going through. Blocks him off, but he's even got the orbital strike to further delay. Decent amount of time for Xpharaoh to try to play around with how damn clutch he was yesterday.
Gotta tap the spike.
Forsaken, yeah. He's just gonna swoop out. He's just gonna try to jiggle peek him here. Manages to get him off that defuse. Now the orbital strike gonna be coming through that forces him forward. Tries to retreat, but Xpharaoh gets it on top, has the kill, and Forsaken's been outdone. Bonus conversion not to be. RRQ will get themselves on the board at the cost of
RRQ.
Jemkin now, outlaw in hand. And something says, hey, I've got one of those. And fires a little bit faster. That's Jemkin shut down. And so Monyet just caught outside of lamps there. Stealth drone going to be sent. Quick clear of that. Heat coming through, and ooh, they take him low, but they can't take him down. Something survives with 23 HP. So puts up for an orb take there for the side of Crazy Guy, but that's at the same time, Cushy, this A site being attacked. Finds a headshot though, Jing struck down.
Spike planted.
Decent bit of util available here to him. Finds one more, would give him a Nightfall.
Flank being watched here by something. Crazy Guy, not one tap though.
Yep, something is. Been tagged up earlier, so it does get finished off. Divine now just tucking back on the opposite side of this Viper wall. Patman on the fine, Cushy, Crazy Guy still continuing to try to fight forward, but once again, just going to be caught as soon as he tries to go for the stun. Now it's down to Xpharaoh once again. Gets himself into a 1v1 scenario. Taps it, finds it, Xpharaoh! He does it again!
He is just unreal right now. Something about being here in Japan.
That angle, so do start drifting away as Patman just linger from him.
His PRX, you'd love to get maybe 1 or 2 of these ults faded out in this round. Maybe find some damage. Some of these sheriffs are with. Oh my god.
Well, if Xpharow's not alive to be the closer on the round, you don't have to worry nearly as much. It's a great opener shot there from the side of something. Once again, putting that outlaw to damn good use. Patman now backing away here with that sheriff. Makes his way out towards safety as the Armageddon gets called down just to try to delay, but able to fill the space here on the site. Spike now about to be in play, and Jemkin getting jumped upon. Jing catches him by surprise.
It's huge.
Uh-oh. Tiny bit of damage, makes it all the easier potentially, but okay, there you go. Like I said, usually gets the better of them. Push into the corner, and second shot not going to connect. Something going to be held at bay as Crazy Guy now just pushing out onto the site. That ball goes through, Divide able to find a shot. Monyet swooping through. This Cosmic Divide is only going to be good for one. That leaves Cushy now all to his own devices. Hold this corner. with that judge or even pull out that showstopper should he need it, but for now, I think he's sitting pretty.
This is fantastic. I mean, being able to hang on to that showstopper just in case. There goes that Nightfall though, right through the pit.
Mask goes on. Crazy Guy goes down. Patman gonna be on the trade there. It's Jemkin just trying to spot out these players, but I don't think he actually identified the position of Devi. He didn't. He didn't check the corner. So as he goes swooping through, exit, he ends up losing his life. Much like Forsaken does right here. Got a little bit iffy there for a moment, but Xfero, no other real record.
Something still going to favor that Outlaw. He's going to win.
He's still just putting him down. I mean, with every round that goes by, that RRQ's economy doesn't get to a point where they can all afford full armors. It's something just continues to prop it, just holding on to this gun.
They're just so good at anticipating where the players could be. See, this pace really favors them, and that's going to be a win for Devi. Monyet down, B completely opened up.
Yeah, Xfero striking from behind with that hero rifle. Nearly is able to find himself a second kill, but seems it's just going to be a reposition here. Jemkin going to go through the teleporter, maybe to try to recover said weapon, but given that it's going to be right near the door, it's going to prove to be a bit difficult. So, going to be fight down to try to force him out into the open. Crazy Guy just managed to play off that distraction, finds Patman. Now a 2v1.
All missiles away.
Crazy Guy in his own right. Put up some incredible performances yesterday, but cannot find one here in this.
You know, you can try to avoid it, but you have to avoid it properly.
Devi now with the operator, the push forward to Jemkin. Just gonna be taken down. Jing is able to find him. He's up and over the top. Showstopper in hand, but Xfero swooping out. He's able to massacre 3 of them. The full blind will be as I'm doing. Can't find any more off the back of that, but that's still gonna be a heroic effort to put them into a 2v2.
My God.
Not yet there. Pushing through lamps, wrapping around towards the front side, joining in potentially here with Cushy. It's on the approach from short. Something's looking to play around the world. This could completely catch them off guard. Seems like they're not reading this for the moment at all.
Patman just needs to play safe.
Sees sent, they're just trying to distract him, but Cushy just then gets a sense of it, clears it out. The defuse now starting to be held. The spray, a hair off the reveal on him on yet, and that's just going to be the round at the time, getting away from them. RRQ. And it will break PRX, so just was holding on to that one in the back pocket. Monyet though, judge hand, and it's just going to be timing it right as he tries to go into the Astro form. The jump out Cushy does end up getting spotted. Devi guns him down, and just like that, it's a catastrophe for the side of RRQ.
It's just that one little moment, and the dominoes start to fall because you get the Yoru ult. Something, I think, might have got a glimpse of Cushy trying to play cheeky behind the toxic screen right outside of Hookah. They knock him down, Jing accelerates, and that's it. Round is over. RRQ already looking to save, and PRX wanting to deny that. Gonna have to win some 1v1s here.
One enemy remaining.
It's a bit of leg sticking out there. This Crazy Guy cannot find it. It doesn't matter what smokes, what details in his face. He is just storming forward, looking for the angle, and he is going to find it again. Monyet taken down. The quick exits, they avoid the Armageddon. And that's 2 of the ults already dealt with.
Unbelievable. And yeah, you have the pit on the other side of the map, but you're down a man. PRX is just gonna start scaling forward. Nightfall to try to slow this down.
Trying to play this 2-2 split, but there's no slowing them down. They won't stop. They're everywhere. They're watching every single position. This Crazy Guy now left alone to try to hold this line. The dropout finds the first, finds the second, gets himself a third, and he's holding it well until something arrives, bounding around the corner, shorty in hand. Cuts him in half. Jemkin making his way forward.
Spike planted.
Flash not deep enough to clear the corner, so as he swings, Patman shall get the triple push down in towards 4. Thing reveal out, Cushy able to find one. Something Forsaken one apiece. As it settles, ends up being a 3v3 with something backpedaling, running out of bullets, strafing, eventually getting killed. Has done some damage though, Cushy down to 48. Patman now arriving around the back here through the teleporter.
Spike planted.
Signature Sheriff, ever in hand, making his way over towards heaven.
See if he can get the timing here, but that is one thing RRQ had. Pretty good awareness of their flanks on the other side of the map.
With them both tucked in the lamps. Nothing more to do but watch both of the doorways here. As they get closer, that frenzy becomes a little bit more favored, but there's a headshot from Patman. Finds a lower HP member. The spike at the moment not planted here for Munyet. Grab to just try to slow them down. Some damage gonna be found, and there's the finisher. Just holding it in for the defuse. As they get it close, but not close enough.
Always seems to be putting up the big numbers.
Speaking of numbers.
Forsaken.
Oh, I mean, he's just absolutely screwed. Something tells me the smile on Alex's face has very quickly been wiped away.
Just a great haunt from Cushy. Catches both players, and Forsaken had already committed. He had no escape route at that point. They were just trying to see if they could get RRQ caught a bit off guard. And instead, RRQ was so ready for it. But again, PRX isn't showing much. They aren't showing things they haven't shown before. They're trying to hide a little bit, it feels like, on this map for champs.
He's forward, grabbing a Crazy Guy. Trying to set up the haunt here, but can't quite steady that spray, so Crazy Guy able to answer one back, and that's going to be a two-player advantage here for the side. Three-player advantage here for the side of RRQ. Flying up and over the top. Will find himself his 2,000th kill in VCT Pacific. And see if he can find a round win to take this up the map point.
It's time ticking. Seems like they're just gonna play for the save. Devi's gonna hold for an exit. Let's see what RRQ wants to do. They've got 3 here in U-Haul. They might go for Link and put some pressure on Devi.
I think it's just going to be cut back through the teleporter. Seems like nothing else really to be found here, but RRQ will rally back for a 4th round win. And critically, they do it in a very clean fashion. So 4 weapons going to be carried over, allows them to start to accrue a little bit of to see if PRX can try to bring this one out to that map point. If RRQ going to be able to jumpstart the comeback engine a little bit sooner than they did yesterday.
Whoa, Cushy!
Cushy going crazy as Xpero able to find Jing at the same time. And once again, hot start in this round for the side of RRQ. One step in front of the other. It's able to find Patman as well, just trying to go for these fights, and maybe it's a little bit overzealous, a little bit overconfidence from the side of PRX.
One enemy remaining.
Nothing more to do here. This is going to be a flawless, and this is exactly the kind of thing that you do not want to see if you're Alex sat backstage. These RRQs start to build up that steam.
And they do it all the time, where they start running 8, 9 rounds in a row on you, and all of a sudden the map is over, and you're left scratching your head. How did they get that done? Where did this come from? And the attack side of the map, though, really does suit RRQ. You know, they also can play aggressive. They can also play fast-paced, and you just saw it there. Reactions.
Scout forward from the stealth drone. Crazy Guy trying to maybe draw some attention as Jing up and over the top is not going to be able to find that elimination. Cushy outdoes him, but then gets traded back. Forsaken just staying quiet. Tucked away here in the corner now, ready to go on the strike, and he's got 2 players lined up.
One enemy remaining.
Just like that, one yet, last one. Trying to fight his way in an uphill battle. Jumps through the teleporter, makes the right read. Patman not in position to find an immediate punish here. May just be able to try to go ahead and get this spike planted. As the arrival from Patman gets ready to come through, but he does just have that Sheriff in hand. Can he find the timing? He absolutely does. Headshot comes through, and that's going to be PRX now. And finding their footing, getting up to map point.
You can see the ideas from PRX, where they want to get Forsaken into those hidden positions. Last time it was checked with a...
Might be able to get a spot here onto the Brimstone. And looks like the answer is going to be yes, something. Finding Xpero. Sprays the body as well. He wants this map to be over.
I think Alex might tell him not to do that one again. Even though you assume Xpero's on his own.
20 kills established here for him. Crazy guy thinking better about pushing into the double stack and short cubby.
You want to try to figure out where Jing is.
Nightfall going to be sent. Forsaken TPing through, ignores behind the box, and it's going to be Jing. Take it down as Monyet holds his own, finds 2 kills, exit out of the dimensional drift. And Jemkin needs up something. This is going to be a pairing ready to come in. Flash connecting there on the Divine. He's going to be taken down. Forsaken killed as well. Nightfall now going to be called out. They're able to backpedal and avoid that. Now leaves something alone here versus 3. As RRQ makes their way forward here onto this site. Crazy guy going to be caught strafing something. Noting the one here into the corner, but he catches himself. It goes a little bit wider than he might have suspected, and it's Pharaoh. He'll end up being able to find one. Showstopper in, Cushy down. Monyet asked to do it all.
Oh no.
Nearly gets timing again there, but still is going to be able to find the first. Patman hits the floor. Tap on the defuse, but he is just not biting. Doesn't even have the audio, but he's just not believing in it now and hears it. Places out another star, looking for the concuss. The back pedal there from Jing, trying to escape. Frantically makes his way around the corner, has it held to half. He's right back in.
Impressive wiring.
And looks like he might just try to hold it and pray, but no. It's been baited off of it, and Jing, oh, he'll be able to find a kill. That's his 2000th, but he will not be able to bring his map to it. Belden on the angle, Haunt clear comes through, and it's just going to be a triple phase, and it's Jing getting himself up to 2002. Takes him down, but it's not going to be recovered, so still just the Sheriffs in hand.
Bring them down.
He ends something tagged up. 80 health between the two of them.
Left Jing all alone now. 3 players over towards the A site. Forsaken hoping that maybe it would be a change of direction for RRQ, but they're reading this nicely. Concuss there. Jing just going to tuck into the corner anyway.
He's going to continue just swooping around here, try to see if he intercepts anybody on a split push away from the rest of the pack, but RRQ playing together here. Because, I mean, something even with 11 HP, he has that dimensional drift, so still can find some usefulness here in the round.
Jing could grab a gun here. Get the upgrade
Around the world, but now being watched for here on this angle. Pharaoh just jiggling on that corner for the moment, now backing away, maybe calling a brief little glimpse. Then just joins in here with the rest of the team. Slowly approach, push forward, Forsaken draws at the Bucky fast enough, and he survives with 5 health. Monyet now dead, dimensional drift goes into play. Jing tucking into a corner, gonna get caught off guard. It's Cushy, comes up with 3 kills, draws up the shorty, and finds himself a 4th. And he will be able to teleport out towards its safety as Jemkin goes teleporting forward, eating a bit of friendly fire there. And Forsaken again, playing here around the smoke, is able to find one. Jing gets another. Forsaken doubles up, but Monyet and Crazy Guy are able to answer back. The Armageddon sent. The teleporter taken. Divide, the first one, ready to arrive here towards that B site, but this is just going to be a little bit of a pump at the brakes here, it would seem. Maybe trying to make PRX think twice about this one.
They're just going to leave Patman back to watch short A to make sure that there isn't another attempted wrap. There's still plenty of time on the clock here.
1 enemy remaining.
Monyet dead. Crazy Guy asked now to do it all. He's only got 45 seconds to try to make a go of this. A salvo available. The only util to his name.
Patman still got his full util if it comes to that. This is so difficult.
Something here
30
on the
seconds
corner.
left.
Spots him out. 25 seconds now remaining. And that's just going to be Divide on the crossfire from elbow to put him down. Solid attempt at a run back here, but PRX far too much of an advantage at the half. They close out Bind 13-8. As we get ready to go in.
Now they need to try to figure the rest out.
Slow open paranoia here at the ready. Going to be thrown on the side. Just going to be forward here through that smoke, but something now on the arrival. He's able to bring it back to parity with his death.
30 seconds left.
Found as we go to a 2v2. Door now shut.
Revealing.
Recon going to be sent. Big
Spike
reveal on the
planted.
Crazy Guy. Gun barrel spotted the drop down.
Player
Monyet
standing.
out from main, able to find one.
Enemy
Target
remaining.
rich environment, though, is Divide. Finds the first, and he finds them both. 3 for 3 on pistols. PRX get the opener here on Ascent. Oh, Forsaken. It's going to be noted there. Solid little look back from Monette. They know his shenanigans he can try to pull when he's playing that Omen. They're able to avoid catastrophe. He's had that ping reveal come through a little bit faster. Could have been a player, if not two, dead. As Patman's going to be flushed out. The stealth drone just going uncleared.
I just know
Portal closed.
nothing Patman could do. There was no real backup for him. Jing is going to set up the wall over at A, but RRQ actually going to double pump there. Jing switches over to that Vandal. Just going to use that now as a little bit of an information gathering tool. If it's cleared, which it will be relatively quickly with 3 players there. It's going to be a long rotate for the other two for PRX though. Jing all on his own. Has a slow orb, but that's what they want to do. In fact, he's just backing off.
Here.
They're going full B read, and RRQ might be thinking the same.
This
30
is a hell
seconds
of a
left.
gamble from the side of PRX, and one that could end up being RRQ's undoing. Something in just around this corner. That judge could once again tear them asunder. Cushy on point here for the moment. Flash going to be sent slow orb out from Market. Just trying to keep their eyes off this angle. The time is already going to be gone. 10 seconds. They're contained. They're cut down. They're all dead as the round gets rescued. Everybody else would have been a bit of an easier catch there, but Monette just go ahead and TP out with Forsaken. Set up, finds one. That's a spike now dropped. Cushy locked out behind that vice wall for a brief little moment. Xpero with a nice entry. Just managed to cause some chaos as he strikes over by Market, but Forsaken swooping forward, finds Jemkin before the door gets shut. Looks for a little bit more. Monette just managed to answer back with that kill. Now trying to get that spike plant. It'd be nigh impossible as Devi's counter spam is too damn good. Cushy, but can't find the dart there. Something scaling forward. You've got Monette around the corner. Now he is dead. Something just continues to be absolutely electric. Patman not overstaying on the angle. Jing does. He swings out a little bit wider, loses his life for it. It's just going to be some wall bang attempts here. This time, some greens lent to this Market angle. Flash does connect onto something. As the Daryl's depth will get the reveal. Question is, what does the pivot look like here for the side of RRQ? Looks like it's just going to be a backpedal to cut across through Cat.
They see A side is the weak side of the map. They're going to try to pressure that. It's going to be on a Forsaken Paranoia, already used early in the round.
And holding down the window position.
Spike down
Spike out
A.
eventually there, the wallbang shots connecting, but there's still an
30
immense amount of
seconds
damage dealt. Got an Armageddon. Forsaken drops down, swings around the back of Jen. And now, Spike trapped here into the corner, revealed, dropped. Forsaken looks for the second, he will not be into something. Divide, deathless, as Hunter's Fury opens up. Monette is gonna take it down, but Forsaken, yet again, maybe an unexpected position should they try to scale forward. Given that you got 3 in main and 1 on Cat, seems like this A side is exactly where they're gonna look to go, but there's the reveal. Crossing the T's and dotting their eyes, but still, he's fighting back. He is still standing, still dominating. Another multi-frag round for Forsaken. 2. Looking for that undefined KDA.
Very passive.
That's decent damage found on Jemkin as there's the headshot. Double face out of B main, Xpero gone. And it just feels like PRX have every perfect read. Reposition from Forsaken does get caught off guard a little bit, but Jing is there as the second layer. Ensures that nothing is free. Divide, he'll ruin the deathless run.
Drone for drone. I don't even think it had the spot into Patman necessarily, but here goes the dimensional drift for something. Same from Jemkin. Just gonna come down to a timing here. Yeah,
We'll be able to get the safe exit, and yep, Patman gonna be struck down. Cushy with a good kill. Something. Wait patiently in case there's this aggressive push forward into the smoke. Looks like, I was gonna say no intentions of that. Monette
Planted.
does just get tucked into the corner here. Something. How fast can he be? Spots out one, but can't find it. Plays the anti-flash. Damage done there on the Jemkin, but cannot find that elimination. Now the Steel Guard going to be invested to the side of Divide. They try to get them forward into this one, but 3v5. Try to maintain the perfection here. As they attempted a wall boost, but ends up going awry. Spam forward some damage, found the drop down into the site. Cushy able to hold his own for a second. Kills Divide, collecting one more.
Player standing.
Can't get it done there with that shorty. One yet repositions to back alley. Smoke falling, and it's gonna be Cushy.
Let's try to challenge this op. We've got a good plan for it, or just let's maybe avoid that a bit. Doesn't have any more TP, except for that one.
Yeah, he had it set up. Fury now going to be opened up here from the side of Pac-Man. Gets attacked on him on yet, putting him down to 70, but can't confirm the kill. Divide at the same time is going to be able to find Xpharaoh. As the approach, the gate is shut. Push forward, just TPing on him.
Down mid.
That's Cushy dead. And that's the half over.
Playing very cautiously, very safe. Our RRQ. Heavy defensive stack over on the B side. Something just confirming info there. We're going to double down on this angle, though.
He himself tucked into the corner, but has the exit strategy set up, so he's able to get his way out of there. But in the meantime, PRX scaling forward, taking some space over here at A main. Paranoia considered. There's it. Go ahead, set up the wall to try to lock him out for the moment. Divine ready to linger forward.
They've got a double lurk on this.
Just up and over the top, gets some good damage down to Crazy Guy, but cannot collect that kill quite just yet. It's Jing now, mounting forward, but there's far too many targets around that corner, but Forsaken, he wants them all. He's able to find two. Jing gets involved, but Cushy cuts them all down the sides. Two pound for him. The heel ticking, he goes up and over the top, 16 HP versus 18. And it's Jing with a Red Bull clutch to deny any.
Double stack around this corner. A little bit of an extra layer. No TP.
Drone to flush it out.
There it goes.
Exit, leaves him by himself, but Xpharaoh is able to strike. Gives himself a second, swaps to the classic, cannot find a third. It's Batman trades it back, and Jing trades it up. Jump from on. The two of them line up. And once again, it's going to be Jing. Asked to get them over the line to try to bring this one to its conclusion. Salvo going to be sent over towards the back stairs, but Jing gets the plant, faces forward, and loses his life. 8 HP, the diff.
Check wine. No player home for RRQ, and this is what PRX have been so wary of.
Batman's watching the under angle. Loses his head. Clean shot from Jemkin. Nothing going to be spotted there from the stealth drone. Another rocky start and an ult removed. This potentially could come through, but now you've got Forsaken dead as well. Crazy Guy able to find that. Jemkin gets himself a second, something will fall. PRX continuing to falter just a little bit. Looking like they might be surrendering 3 consecutive rounds here to RRQ. Once again, are starting to up the pace.
Yeah, you got to be. I would assume you'd be maybe thinking about the save already as PRX, but both players over here. Spike there. Thought for a moment they might make a go of it. Opt to not clear the trip. Instead, just going to hold back.
30
for the
seconds
time
left.
to tick. How much room is RRQ going to give them? A couple players on 0 credits, so you can send Cushy out. Maybe Monyet if you felt like it. Looks like they're just going to take their time and divide. Just going to scoop up the orb. Xpharaoh is going to hear that.
10
Now they
seconds
start
left.
to push out a little bit, but
You're one away from a neural, so don't mind going for the hunt, but the money just really isn't there.
that's just it.
But okay, spot out, flash connecting. We'll just have to back away, so the time will be bled out. Arm over the top, going to be cleared out. Tuck into pizza here from Jemkin. So all the util just being dumped in. Paranoia crossover towards Market, TP forward, but now Jemkin striking, finding one. Something going to be taken down by Divine. We'll go ahead and answer it back with a kill of his own. Some damage found, but not much of it. This Forsaken will fall. And that is going to be player advantage now expounded upon by Cushy. Did not anticipate the push forward, but draws the weapon out. It's fast enough to react, and Crazy Guy from top mid with a backstab.
Barely gets around that corner, but Jemkin seems to have a good read, and he's got the kill.
Something dead. Cushy right there behind him, able to find Divide at the same time. Once again, rough start here for PRX.
Jingo, able to take out Crazy Guy.
Gives them a window back into this one, but you do have Jemkin here on the approach. Hunter's Fury going to be called through from Cushy, trying to cut them off here. Get a bit of a crunch on that entry. Jemkin out over the top, able to find one. Forsaken going to be taken out, but not before Monyet falls.
Go to the res.
Ritual Drift now in play. The res is in play, but there you have it. Sparrow out over the top. And now they know exactly where the remaining two players are at.
Not ready. Cover going out.
It's a bit of a triple high-low setup here. It's making Forsaken trying to reposition. Swaps the weapons, just 15 bullets remaining here. Bit of an off angle, and they're just not connecting onto the diffuser. Cushy's able to hold this one to completion. It's RRQ. Big
Cutting through.
mask on to start things off. Seal guarded now.
Oh, what
Start
a
things
hide.
off, and has gotten the spot out onto him, but Jemkin also arriving there at boats. Shorty in hand, the cam gets that point-blank spot out onto Jing, up and over the top of the stage wall. Jemkin gonna be taken down. Sparrow back into the smoke. Forsaken is there, able to strike. Finds himself a second, and Crazy Guy cannot get it done.
Attackers win.
PRX, they open the door a little bit. They shove RQ right back out.
Rise up, it's true.
You have to like what you're seeing from the defender side on that map. For PRX in that comp. For RRQ. Xpharaoh gonna be the one watching here, but this B site completely left open.
Here.
It's kind of sending RRQ into a bit of a fact-finding mission, figuring out why exactly did they do this. Is there a trap? Not where they think it is.
Strike now planted. Xpharaoh in around the back, but it's far too many targets. Ends up losing his life, but Monyet quickly is able to find a Vi as well on the Vice.
Jemkin's gonna hear this. He's gonna tuck into the corner.
Tucks to the corner, but it's like a little wider swing there from Patman. Keeps him alive for a little bit longer. Crazy Guy taken down by Forsaken. He's now tight control here in their hands. Monyet trying to scale forward, shut down, and Cushy cannot find it in RQ.
It's really far forward. Is Jing gonna try to ride this?
Certainly might.
Here.
That or just have the trip and send a showstopper to the other side. Prowler will lead the way and swings out for the back of that one and will lose his life for the first time here on Lotus. Last back entry now from Monyet. Moves over towards Connector. Poison Orb set up here at backside. That's going to be pretty firm control for the moment here for RRQ. Not falsely blown, it turns into flash. Forsaken going to be taken down the push forward here in the reload. Monyet, an easy collection for him. Looking like decent odds for their own flawless, and that will confirm it. RQ. Forsaken on the peak. Able to find Jemkin. That's one of the big danger guys down. Solid start to the round here from the side of PRX. As they look to try to maybe just funnel them in towards this operator. Jing though, ready and waiting at Connector. It's smoke in cycle 4. The Vice Wall now changed up into a bit more default position. Will be tripped by Monyet.
This is kind of what you want as PRX. You love to force them over towards C, so Forsaken doubles down at the smoke. Over at long A. RRQ just trying to get a good grasp. Trying to see if they can turn this one around a little bit. Paranoia misses.
Gonna be exchanged. Eventually connects onto Monyet. Forsaken at 1 HP is able to find himself another shot as Crazy Guy hits the floor. Jing looking for the cleanup, and he has it. Not going to get a catch. He's gonna come down. Patman now refilling that space. Might have been spotted up by Jemkin. It makes his way across over onto the site. Sees it sent. Something caught. Something dead. It's Cushy. Comes up with 2 critical kills. Looks for a 3rd, but Jing able to get away from that one, but still eats an immense amount of damage. Now the drop down out of the smoke. Leads to demise. Jing to find 1, but from here, just not enough HP to even try to go for a showstopper play. So it looks like PRX making the call to save the 2 weapons that they still have in hand.
Xpharaoh already on the slurk.
Just get caught in a little bit of timing there. Forsaken able to find the jump. Does a little bit more damage here to the economy from the side of RRQ. Stops it from really building up, but that's going to be them winning a 2nd round win.
Yeah, this is just good read from RRQ. Able to accelerate enough onto the site take. They're able to get that plant down relatively comfortably. They're able to deal with that double drop.
Finally avoided here by both sides for the moment. Some spray damage, and Monyet just been clipped there in the head by something right before he hits the ground.
That's brutal. It's going to remove a big ultimate. potential ultimate from the equation.
Devi trying to bait and play this one in. The Prowler gives up the jig here. Flashes out, he's trying to win this fight. Devi eventually is able to collect it. It's Cushy will get taken down. That's going to be the spike now dropped. You still have Devi lingering around. He's going to be good for a second. The backstab now coming through. As they just had no idea where Forsaken could be. And Xfero trying to enact his own lurk is now just going to slide silently, try to slide away towards this A side of the map to hold on to the weapon.
Yeah, I'd like to see PRX here just commit to defending this spike. You can leave one player out in the open. Just try to catch the lurk. You would expect that this is going to be a save from Xfero.
No way. Trying to play himself back into this
30
one.
seconds left.
Even with the heroics that he was putting up yesterday. This one just a bridge too far. So it's going to be PRX keeping RRQ at bay for now. As they will get up 4-2.
This is one of those rounds where you're seeing the problems of not having a sentinel,
10 seconds
Xfero,
left.
able to at least take Forsaken down. But again, you don't have some of that ability to check your flanks without bodies. That opens up the map here for PRX.
Take a little exit from back of the box as Forsaken continues to spam.
Who's next?
They go in for the long reload as now the mask goes on and Jemkin goes storming forward, but something finally timing through that smoke. Immediately dispatches Moniette, and Crazy Guy's gonna suffer the same exact fate. Gets himself the third, looks to the fourth. Xfero will be able to come down to size, but still loses a chunk of his life for it. 27 remaining is up and over the top. Jing will lose his life. Showstopper still not yet to be used here. Jemkin suddenly finds himself a kill as well. Now we go to a 2v2. I mean, they have a pit available, and Xfero, he's gonna invest it. They've been given a light at the end of the tunnel, and RRQ are sprinting right for it, but Forsaken, just with a sense of it, finds the first, and now it all falls to Jemkin's shoulders. He's trying to get this clutch. Looks for the first, but Forsaken on his feet.
Works different.
Now into a thrifty attempt here. Double stack that nade, gonna find some value. Showstopper will not, money yet. Making that sheriff sing. 2 quick kills gonna be found for him. That Showstopper's still gonna be in the back pocket. Sends it just to escort the rest of the team forward here towards this A site. Devi has to play back. Give up the space here for the moment. RRQ
Spike planted.
in the try to right the ship, but yeah, that's decent chip damage found there on a Crazy Guy. A couple of these HP bars from RRQ. Broken down on Xfero. No longer watching the angle here at the moment. He's sprinting his way over towards Switch, and that's when something strikes. Finds the first. Quick little TP. We're behind the box here. Something going to be setting up the fake. Now doesn't have that dimensional drift at the ready. Should he want to try to invest it? Maybe should have. As he swings, he just gets taken down. Tap of the defuse. The sheet here around the corner. Devi all alone. Finds the one. Transfers to the second, and suddenly he's in with a shout. But as he tries to get it up the half,
Steel Garden. There you go.
He's going to send it right off the rip. Paint Shells to try to delay something. Jumping forward, and aid from Moniette is able to find some value there. That's going to be Devi taken down. They go bounding forward. Jemkin.
Spike down.
This is back for one there on a Forsaken. Spike is now dropped. It has to be scooped up here by Crazy Guy with the ultimate. But he's going to be stuck over by Mound.
Last player
Ooh,
standing.
never mind. It's PRX, the one's getting trapped. Crazy Guy with 2 very clean shots. Puts him right back into the driver's seat. Denying the shenaniganry away from PRX, it would seem. Patman not able to get on the board quite just yet here in this map. Need to kill all 3.
30 seconds left.
It's been a while since I had one of those classic Patman clutches.
Spike planted.
There's the first step.
Satisfying.
Jeez.
Shadows
more.
traveling.
It's got a decent bit of util here. The Haunt as well as the Seize available to him. Tries to pre-fire the angle towards Jemkin, but
Portal closed.
be just a hair off being able to find it. Tries to fake, moving over towards the rope.
I'll find you.
Just backpedal. Giving up that space, letting him in for free. Trusting in their ability to set up a crossfire here, and there's the spam out. Flash gonna be lobbed in, and Jemkin will collect off towards C. So Jemkin goes in with a dimensional drift, pings out the Vice wall. Grouped up and ready to attack. Devi gonna be spotted here around the back. Jemkin running out of time, quickly backpedals away. It's his exit, it's tagged up. Yet there on the re-peek. This has been finding a kill, but the trade is there from Jing as he arrives. Crazy guy now dead. Prowler gets a spot. Yet tucks in, trying to reposition, but sees it down to all hell. He's losing his life, and now it's going to be a 2v4 to try to hold the line here for RRQ. She there within the smoke, the Haunt not going into this one. Do they read this well? Can they hit their shot? Forsaken, clearly a glimpse spotted onto Xpero. Not quite sure how. We'll see it in the replay. But he gets that opening kill, causes a distraction, and Cushy loses his life.
Just great game sense from Devi.
Operator back in hand as Prowler goes on the hunt, but nothing going to be spotted quite just yet. For the aggressive peek, and still gets a shot on him on yet, but it's going to be Operator down. As well as the dimensional drift not able to come into play. Pharaoh noted outside of B main, looking for the chase, the paranoia connecting, but he makes it back around the corner. Does get revealed, but he's just so damn far away, they can't chase him fast enough. Devi at the same time able to find one, but eventually gets flushed out. And now the C site plant gets ready to come through here for RRQ. Pharaoh getting turned around, loses his life.
Nightfall showstopper.
Covered Operator here for Crazy Guy. Trying to see if he can put up some necessary numbers, and he does! What a shot! Picks in, finds another, and it's up and over the top to Jason Stamop! RQ still not being able to find any pistols. We'll see if they can change that, and that's a great start.
It's a big win for Jemkin.
Oh, and that's a dink on the Forsaken as well. 7 HP on the Omen now. Sets up a smoke to try to dissuade, but Jemkin is not conforming to their rules here. Continues to push forward, and this is a good amount of information gained for the rest of the players, and now Jemkin is able to strike. PRX are completely boxed in.
They don't have much util. Got the Prowler. Got a little bit of Jings. But with 3 players there from RRQ, this should be very difficult to do.
Tripped across, tiny look at damage. Barely a scratch. It's going to be a pivot into B. A linger here from Devi. His crossfire is set up. If that smoke were to dissipate, it'll almost certainly be his death. He's going to look for the timing with Monyet. Very clean with that ghost shot. Reload on the Frenzy, reload on the Classic. Double base. Nearly get double lined up. Distraction has opened up the A site for him. Patman now 1v3 to try to clutch this. Still a paint shell, still have a snake bite, a blind available to the side of RRQ. So surely this time around, this pistol will be theirs. First initial shots, taking them low, not taking them down though. Patman out of bullets is easy pickings for Monyet.
Moves off the back of that, leave him to his own devices potentially. But that smoke, double layered there. He's wary that somebody's in there, and they're going to set up the crossfire.
Oh, flash out. Looking for the transfer. Can't quite make that one happen. Patman's still going to be there to try to trade it back. It's just hair off being able to find Xpero. Tries to go ahead, stomp over top of that bite. Disrespects it and loses his life in the process. Down, but not yet out. Could potentially be doable here for them, but that's going to be some awkward timing. Some awkward shots. There's some high. Completely, utterly runs out of bullets. Jing is striking forward. He's trying to trade from, but Crazy Guy's right there as well. They double stack the stairs angle, and suddenly Forsaken. So I'm wondering what in the hell happened. He position swoops out and cannot find either of them. The bonus converted. RRQ back on the horse. 3 rounds in a row here in this second half. Building up this lead.
Just sloppy. It's out the Prowler, trying to set up for Crazy Guy here.
Could just be the showstopper to try to lead, but Crazy Guy going unscouted, and he's able to find Jing. Jemkin gets rid of something. Devi able to find the 1% scaling forward. Just Jemkin off guard, goes up and over the top, and now showstopper out. Monyet is point blank right there at his feet. Holds his zone, and Decay does not. Gets the spot out here onto the Operator. Jemkin has the setup for the escape. Will not take it. Jing's just able to storm forward into the side, finds that kill. That's Jemkin down. Devi, however, lurked. Xpero able to go ahead, note that flank. Nated in the corner, some damage to be found. Jing Backpedaling something, positioning here at upper, judge in hand, showstopper, ready to go, but Monyet ensures that it will not fly. Batman with one, 3v3, Monyet still striking, crazy guy gets involved, the Odin ringing out, the judge, he draws down to the knife! I think he thought he was gonna have an instant kill, tries to go ahead and scoop up the weapon, but he completely botches it!
Push no button. Save the day.
And that's RRQ now, up.
Ready. Where
Hit
are
an
you?
angel on his shoulder in that round, I suppose. It's Jimkin scaling forward here. Trying to rubble with that op in hand. Looking to get on a deeper line. Divide potentially going to be at risk as the Boombot will go in to try to scout him out. It's cleared. Something comes strafing in.
Portal closed.
Just a TP into the corner. Jimkin holds his own. He holds the line. 3v5 to try to extend this. PRX needs 6 in a row, and it just feels like there is no shot in hell. Nightfall to confirm, up and over the top, Jing. Snappy with the shot, is able to go ahead and take down Jemkin, but that's the first of many necessary steps to try to get back into this one. Forsaken's gonna be in around the back, but Xfero seems like he's got a beat on this one, and he's got the jump. Forsaken's been outdone. And that now leaves Jing and Patman scratching their heads, wondering what in the hell they can do.
Pit down,
30
so
seconds left.
she's gonna try to pressure C. But Xfero, it's been nasty.
It makes it a little bit easier for them to fight. We'll go out to try to delay. Wait for the tap. Now sent. A little bit more of a shallow angle, so Spike does get into play. 2v4 to try to extend this. PRX. Do they have it in this second half? It's completely gone away from them. Not a single round one, and there you have it. It's over. It's done. Not the series, but the map. This means that we are sticking around for a little bit longer here in Tokyo. Haven's gonna be coming up next.
Absolutely otherworldly from RRQ. A back and forth first half into perfection on their defender side. The double duelist switch up.
In here, quick little jiggle peek out, and Paranoia is going to go crashing across Monyet. Immense amount of damage. Thorns go up. Side of the back, though, still going to be able to find a kill for his troubles. As Jing, however, collects himself 4, looks for an ace, but runs out of bullets. Might not be able to get that one done, but it's still re-wrapping. Ooh, some free fire through that smoke. Jemkin does him dirty and nearly takes him down.
They're gonna stack up for this.
Lead the way. Back in through here. This time it certainly does feel a hell of a lot more impossible for them. Flash the tournament, crazy guy able to snap on, finding one, but only peel back a singular kill. There's something left to his own devices alone here in the garage, down to 13 HP. So maybe an attempt at a swing and an exit frag, but won't be found.
Put the Vice wall up in the garage. Another aggressive push. Eye on his own.
Sees one, works his way forward there into the pass lane. He's able to go ahead and outread Jemkin, takes him down. And somehow has been able to tuck back over towards this A connector side. No punish found whatsoever. Swing coming in, however, and Patman with covering fire. He's able to find Xfero. Crazy guy going to be good for one, but that's about it. Similarly, just ripping him apart. Does have the regen shield behind it, so it's back up to a halfway decent position where he won't be one-tapped.
The pace of this match. It's been off the wall. You wouldn't expect any different. It's SEA Valorant. Gonna brawl with each other.
Closed.
Still though, wary of PRX trying to re-aggress this position. So they're gonna leave a couple players behind RRQ. Make sure that any lurk attempted out of long A is dealt with. You've got the cam in short in sewers to make sure that's also accounted for. So this is looking pretty nice here. If they can read this C site being open. Crazy guy with just a sheriff, Monyet.
Ooh, just finds that timing. Forsaken considering the convergent paths there for a moment, but it seems like he's also not fully convinced that there's much more behind this Neon.
Because of that, PRX sends their reinforcements over to the A side. Ult here from Crazy Guy. Gonna stick it.
30
Himself
seconds
into
left.
heaven. for a target. But you got 2 down here into sewer, but unless they play into this, which at the moment the spike is getting ready to. This could be catastrophic. Batman able to find one. Now the arrival here from Jing up and over the top. Just when it starts to look halfway decent, it all comes down to Crazy Guy at 45 HP and just no time on his side.
10 seconds left.
Tripped out of the smoke. It'll become a little bit more costly here for the side of PRX, but this round is absolutely theirs. Packaged nicely. Wrapped up with a bow. Forsaken, I mean, I can't see it because and okay, finds the value. Great shutdown.
I'll find you.
Forsaken just moth to a flame. Straight in there. Loses his life. Patman going to be counter spammed out by Crazy Guy, and it's going to be the best start that RRQ have had for quite some time. No one on that A side of the map.
I almost feel like you're in a somewhat save situation as PRX, except you have plenty of money, so no reason to, but
Got a couple critical ultimates coming through. Can anticipate that maybe the plank gets given over to Cushy, but do you want to funnel more into Xfero? You're at least going to be able to get this dimensional drift out from Jemkin. Commits to that one, not wanting to take any chances here, it would seem. Jing pushing forward. Ooh, goes for the clone, tries to TP out. That's going to be him losing his life, and now suddenly something going to have to try to evacuate. Will slowly be able to slide his way back in through the spawn. Try to keep himself alive, but RQ, the question is, do you go hunting?
I don't really think you need to in this situation. Not seeing anybody that needs an ult. The money's a little bit scuffed. You're better off just collecting your win here. May not be the biggest prize, but it's certainly a nice one. And it's just those early wins. Catching those isolated players of PRX out. Good read there, anticipating that maybe Forsaken was going to try to use that Waylay util to get aggressive. Hadn't seen it much past the pistol round. You know, because this is something that PRX showed early on this map was
Forsaken this time. No outward aggression, but still just try to hold a line and will be able to do so. Gets himself a third, Cushy dead, Crazy Guy gone. That's just Xfero now. Hindered in the garage, trying to make an exit, but caught with knife in hand.
dark dodge, but Prowler out, so you know he's down there now. Forsaken gone at the double doors.
Yeah, tries to go for a little bit of aggression outside of garage, and this time will go ahead and lose his life for it. It breaks a little bit more here on the back foot.
Nice util.
Take flight.
Over towards the A site. It's a hard read on both sides. Space being given up, but that wall right at the front of A main. A couple unusual positions there with where the Razor Thorns are set up.
Gate crash out all the way in towards the defender spawn, so can try to join in as quickly as humanly possible. Booked it out, it's going to be Mun, but yet sprinting forward, joined in by Jemkin, TPing in. Flash goes in to buy eventually able to collect that kill. Hunter Sphere now going to be opened up looking for a tag here, but finally everybody able to go ahead and stray away from those bursts, so brings it now to a 4v4. The Steel Guards look to go ahead and take away all the weapons, TP around into the back, and this isn't being read at all. Don't pay attention to it, Crazy Guy, he's ripping them apart. Something at the same time, already committing the Dimensional Drift, goes in for that one. Crazy Guy finally going to be taken down. Survives, able to find that kill, but now a 2v3. Everybody out here in main, and something only going to be good for the one. The spot out onto Xfero, but no way to flush him into the open. He'll just do it himself.
Be smarter than that.
The 1v1, Monyet drifting across on shot to the shoulder. Divide trying to get the half, but Monyet can just continue to play games here on the corner. He gets the shutdown, gets the round.
Time. He is going to be pressured. Can't hide from the drone, but he has the Vice Wall there to cover him. So at least get that util exchange. Going for the wall.
Portal closed. Time to jump.
Something has to set up the TP. Going to be ready for this aggressive angle. Just depends on the recon dart. Oh,
that's Cushy dead again.
Down A.
Rough open so far. Looks like it's not going to stop here. This Jemkin has to do so very much. Forsaken is dialed in once again, holding the angle. Final the shot instantly. That's going to be Crazy Guy just tucked away here in sewers.
Just Not much to do but try to save. Money's running dry for RRQ. They've invested in some ops.
Do they suss this out eventually is the question that I have.
30 seconds left.
You fanned out.
Patman
Around
might.
all of the corpses you're checking in to spawn. It looks like Patman's starting to become suspicious, and oh yeah, they've got it sussed. Can they win? Yes, they can.
So much for their
Quick little
elite
pivot.
Tucked in the corner is Forsaken though. Does this get red?
Swinging out, looking to try to use that pass line against them, but Jemkin able to arrive, just gate crashing at the front of Plat there.
Here.
Let's take him down. Critical
Spike
advantage is
planted.
found here for RRQ as they look to get themselves up to 4 round wins here at the half. Double stack towards backside now. Gonna be displaced a little bit. It's Crazy Guy. Ready to send this paranoia on a timing net. It's gonna slow up damn near everyone.
Cover going out.
Flash to send. Swing. The overwhelm. Jemkin gonna be struck down. Patman able to find that kill. One more for something would give it a dimensional drift. Time starting to tick, but something gonna be taken down. Crazy Guy, the quick peek from Garage. Watch to find it now. Just for another quick little teleport here, and the spike still not yet held the half on yet. Striking in from behind, Divide out of bullets. It's a team ace and a 4th round victory.
Not yet. Oh, something.
Cuts him down to size. 2 more as well. Over towards that C connector side. Cushy trying to push his way forward, trying to find a timing, but only finds a bullet. Forsaken.
Remaining.
Oh, they won't give him an inch. They won't give him any.
This early. What is going on?
It's just dead there at the bottom of sewers. One yet able to save a line behind one, but now Cushy taking down the waylay. Shut down. It's a great little pivot turn from Monyet, but it's just all alone. He's overwhelmed, and he just cannot hold the line. Falls now. As something looks to try to explore over towards this C side of the map. It's like, can I get my head under that? No, you cannot.
Cutting through.
That drums up some interest and starts having eyes shifted over. Crazy Guy, Xpharaoh playing split apart, not playing together.
That's just it. Kind of second guessing themselves, our PRX here, because of that tripwire. Looking for a trap potentially. That was actually left open, but this gives Crazy Guy the opportunity to get back in. Maybe plant his feet. Do have some util here to clear this.
Where are
Got
you?
the haunt. Crazy Guy dodges it. The one-way.
Trying to pop the one way, but they just jump right through it, plant their feet, and find the headshot.
Spike planted.
Cannot be the hero that RRQ so desperately needed. Nor can Xpharaoh. They needed him to hold on to this weapon. So tucked in heaven he shall stay, but PRX, they're gonna be 2 away from closing this out in 3-1 fashion.
I just love the way that they're willing to get aggressive with the waylay. Even if it doesn't get them the kill, it's breaking angles and making it nearly impossible for their opponents to do anything about it. And the scoop up of the op for Divide works a treat. Able to play in tandem off of the selfless players. Jing and Forsaken happy to get scrappy, to get involved in the mix. Divide follows.
Xpharaoh still having that to be able to toggle. To bound forward, the quick refract. Gets himself out of dodge. Xpharaoh, however, able to go ahead and expound on that lead. Maintain it as Patman does fall, but Forsaken just goes up and over the top of the box and now brings it back to parity. A 3v3 RRQ. Needing the retake, needing to scramble and get their players into positions.
Forsaken's got his ult. Just really smother out any kind of alley retake attempt. Just buying time.
Love to be able to get that wallbang shot. Forsaken has the ult at the ready. And that has them scrambling back. Now looking to try to flood their way back forward here into this one. Jing gone. 3v2. Forsaken displaced. And the shot is whipped. Cushy, the starter and the finisher here in this round, keeps RRQ afloat and denies match point away from PRX. Oh, and his mother's in the audience. Alex is gonna get a talking to. All up and over the top. PRX not looking to skip a beat, not looking to have that previous round result affect them at all. Let's try to shrug this one off. Cushy, however, on the hunt. Sends out the ultimate. Gets a tag, but no kill. Nightfall available for a post plant.
Spike planted.
There's the slow, there's an elimination. Forsaken opening things up, gets a ding, but Cushy still able to hold his own, but Jing refills that space and is able to take him down. Patman forward into the cage, deals with Xpero and Spot yet. He's only allowed to find the one. Defy is there, shutting down the Neon, and the up has to be saved. The previous round, great, but this one, an absolute disaster as Jemkin frantically tries to hold on to this operator, but he doesn't know which way to look, and Jing is arriving. He's found him, and he has denied RRQ. Absolute.
They're bouncing back, but PRX is still a cut above.
They are all stacked up. 5-player death ball, getting ready to storm the C site. Xpero immediately backpedaling, having to give up the space. One of the 3 that has a rifle in hand. RRQ quickly getting clustered up, ready to try to pull off a daring retake, but the weaponry just isn't really there behind these players. PRX, they want to fight forward. The flash is in, but Monyet sprays down to the Stinger, bringing out Cushy from Garage. Batman's head off, but Devi still has the operator, and he's able to find one.
Jing
Backpedals away. Jing now in their spawn, trying to cycle his smoke, but he needs Devi to be able to hold this line. Tap the defuse, not yet held to half. The swing around for the back, and Xpero has it noted. RRQ. The timeout works for at least one more. They'll collect the up for their own devices, and they will go ahead and bring the gap now.
go their way. Looks like another B hit going to be attempted.
And right into the smoke and right into the grave. Forsaken taken down. This crazy guy is more than ready for that. We're setting ready to fly. Jing's teleport being heard. Can find the kill, the turn back. Devi now going to be taken down. As it is just something locked away. Clears the trip, jumps back out into mid to try to see if he can find any damage whatsoever. There's no way he's finding a round win here.
Oh, absolutely not.
.180 spread here. The players peek back through. Crazy guy will put it down. Flawless fashion. RRQ. The gap now brought to that map 5. So the game plan looks like it's Jing. Aggressive TP forward, and Crazy guy is not ready for this at all. He's able to strike first. He slides right back out. Monyet trying to close the gap, but there's a smoke right there waiting for him. So nothing to be spotted.
So it's all just a setup for a pick early. Spike was down. This gives them the opportunity to use the dimensional drift, get the info on where the players are. Jemkin immediately responds with a TP. Wants to have that safety.
They're not swinging until they get this information. Now something forward here into the Thunder cage. Tries to get the pop there, ends up getting taken down. Xpero with the shorty drawn out, finds something, looks for a little bit more, but first pump ends up going a little bit wide. Monyet now arriving around the back, the wayline, able to fight him off. Forsaken comes up with a kill, and Jemkin has to now do it all. A 1v3 with the operator in hand. He gets the first. Can he find more? Sees, not avoided, takes him to 1, continuing to scale. A massive just flight peek from Forsaken, spots him, but Jemkin says, yes, my presence is known, but eventually he's taken down. 13-7, 3-1 in the series. PRX are once again your VCT Pacific champions. Their 3rd Pacific title.